Oh, how I miss the good old days when genuine love was the thing. I could tell you what's on my mind and you would do the same, yes. No jealousy or bad vibe, just me and you spending quality time. Search the world, you're one of a kind. I remember the first time I saw your face. The crowded room felt like an empty place. Smile so bright as the sun, I could have tell that you're my sugar plum plum. I knew that you were meant for me, yeah. Genuine love, it's so hard to find. Genuine love, it's so one of a kind. Genuine love, it's so hard to find. Could have searched till that kingdom come, you are waste of time. Hear me now, when me say something for something, I that go on right here now. Money for loving, I that they on the front page. Can't approach the woman again. And she a tell me, say she want me pay her bills them. Love has become a business, so if I get catching at the trap, that I for your business. That kind of thing is not for me, no. No. Genuine love, it's so hard to find. Genuine love, it's so one of a kind. Genuine love, it's so hard to find. Could have searched till that kingdom come, you are waste of time. Yeah. Give me that old school loving, that's what I really believe in. Making love till the morning, true love, ain't that something? So I'm gonna stay in my lane, I'm still gonna play my game. Genuine love, it's so hard to find. Genuine love, it's so one of a kind. Genuine love, it's so hard to find. Could have searched till that kingdom come, you are waste of time. Hear me now again, yeah. Genuine love, it's so hard to find. Genuine love, it's so one of a kind. Genuine love, it's so hard to find. Could have searched till that kingdom come, you are waste of time.
Yes. Getting it going with the sound of Neri. Big tune from his EP that is releasing on Valentine's Day. Getting us going here. You know what? In an attitude of love. So, quite a few things happening this month. Man, let me say pleasant evening and welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show. And again, a lot going on, right, ladies and gentlemen? It's Valentine's month. We have Valentine's Day in about, 5 days? And it's also, ladies and gentlemen, it's also, Black History Month. Yes, it's Black History Month. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it is, and I'll tell you, Reggae Month, right? And I want to say a big shout out to everyone locked into the show right now. We're going live. Yes, someone just texted me. I love this. Audience keeps you on your toes. Someone just said, are you going to be on YouTube live? We're pulling it up right now. We're going live on YouTube as well as the WayneHallShow.com. All right. Welcome everyone on Facebook Live. Want to shout out everyone on IslandWorldwide.com. Big up also to ReggaeVibesRadio.com, ClarkeTV Network, Hype FM, ViscosityBlend.com, YouChooseRadiocom.com. And catch my show tomorrow evening. You're going to love tomorrow's show. I'm telling you right now. You're going to love tomorrow's show on Fresh FM Radio. A Journey with Reggae with my special guest, Janice O'Shea, on Fresh FM Radio London. Download the app and listen tomorrow night. But tonight, It's all about youchooseradio.com, viscosityblend.com, Hype FM, the right FM, big up Frankie Lex and the crew, ClarkeTV Network, all right? Yes, ClarkeTV Network. Also, shout out to reggaevibesradio.com and the Sutherlands over there and their listeners on islandworldwide.com. So, you know, there's nothing in life without a challenge, right? And I'll tell you tonight, my big challenge is this: technology. It's creepy crawly night on the system here inside the studios. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you what, music hits, you feel no pain. So we're just going to play some more music, right? Yes, how about more music? Because I know when it comes to music, you always can use some more, right?
She bring out the lion in me. Yeah. Bring out the lion in me. As she dance across the floor, she turn and smile at me. I couldn't ask for more. Standing ovation, she deserve an encore. Damn, she's beautiful. She make a lion. She bring out the lion in me. She bring out the love in me. And anytime we touch, me want some more. She bring out the lion in me. She bring out the love in me. And every time we make love, me want some more. Once in a lifetime, find this kind of love, pure and deep, it touches your soul. She's on fire, she lights up my world, when she spin around and give me that pulse. She brings out the light in me, she brings out the love in me, and anytime we touch, me want some more. She brings out the lion in me, she brings out the love in me, and every time we make love, me want some more. Loving me, and anytime we touch, me want some more. She brings out the lion in me, she brings out the love in me, and every time we make love, me want some more. She brings out the lion in me, she brings out the love in me, and every time we make love, she brings out the light in me, she brings out the love in me, and every time we make love, we want some more. She brings out the light in me, she brings out the love in me, we want some more. We want some more. We want some more.
The Variant presenter. We are talking about that gypsy girl, yeah. Why? The Variant. Tell them about her.
Gypsy, you turn on my love light,
bright like sunshine.
whatever you want now, tonight is the night. Gypsy, you know that you got me,
And no one else.
right where you want me. So love me tonight. And I want your love
in a mad mix.
Yes, I do, girl. You know how much I do. And I want to hold you close to me. You're my world. You're my gypsy girl.
Gypsy girl, let me tell you this. Gypsy girl. Gypsy, you're so sexy and fit. You spice up my life like Mexican chips. Romantic, fun and sensual bliss. A bedroom festival this. Hardcore loving of gentle niceness. I made my way into your tightness. Proper fix, right mix. I am on the night shift. I never had a lover like this.
Gypsy, I'm under your spell now. You know me so well now. So love me tonight. And I want your love so badly. Yes, I do, girl. You know that I do. And I want to hold you close to me.
I won't let go.
You're my world. You're my gypsy girl.
You're listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music.
Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. You be messing me around. Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. You be messing me around. I thought you told me you straightened out your life when we agreed to try one more time. It'll be my job to work and protect you, and we would make our whole life sublime. But I keep hearing you cry at the midnight, while the whole world is still. I know the reason it makes you come on. It gives you thrills, but I'm the one who pays the bill. Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. You be messing me around. You know your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. You be messing me around. You never deny me, but it gonna hurt me bad. 'Cause you never ever call my name. All I try to do, I just can't break through. Oh, I just can't make it feel the same way. And it all I could do to hold you close, did my very best to love you straight up and down. Said it's getting plain to see that girl is not for me. When you wanna get down, you go to the other side of town. Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. You be messing me around. You know your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. All over town, you're messing me around. Yeah, your body.
G Alliance and Codex Music present Wake Up Music Video Premiere and Live Concert featuring Ajanawa and Brap. Music by Line of Judah Sound with father and daughter combination, Ras Irate and Empress Movements. Saturday the 5th of March 2022 at 8 p.m. at the BPU Global Center, 5595 Riverdale Road, College Park, Georgia. It's a family affair. Present COVID protocols will be observed. For more information, visit www.ijahknowahandbrap.com. That's ijanawaandbrap.com.
You every time. Where you are going to, where you are going to.
Check out the latest single by Queen Kamala featuring Sativa, Tired of Crime and Violence.
Me say me tired, that me say too much blood a roar.
You see that?
Jamaicans, we tired of the crime and the violence.
Check out this track on all digital platforms. Follow up on social media on Facebook at Queen Kamala, on Instagram at Queen Kamala, and on Twitter at Queen Kamala. For bookings, call 347-743-3348. That's the latest single by Queen Kamala featuring Sativa, Tired of Crime and Violence.
Why so much shooting? Why so much victim?
You are listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music, meets music, meets music, meets...
Yes, and we've got some music to get us going this evening. Shout out to everyone on the check-in, man. It's a pleasure to have you all. All right? Happy Reggae Month. Happy Black History Month. Happy Valentine's Month. And here to bring us his report that he does every week at this time, it's Mr. Anthony Turner, hot on the burner. Anthony, good evening and welcome.
Hey, good evening, Wayne. How you doing, man?
Doing great. How about yourself? I'm well.
Yeah, man. Everything is blessed. Just happy to see another day. Of course, as you mentioned, we're celebrating Reggae History Month. And we're celebrating Black History Month. So two major milestones we're celebrating. So, yeah, man, have all reason to feel happy today.
Yes.
So, yeah, man, so the report is presented today by Customize.com, your online store where you can customize apparel, phone cases, t-shirts, hoodies, and a whole lot more. In other words, we put the creativity in your hands, and right now they're offering a 10% off all items for Black History and Reggae History Month. That's Customaze, CUSTOMASE.com, your website for custom apparel and much more. Some good news came earlier last week. John Holt, his album 1000 Volts of Hope, it was certified gold in the UK on Friday. And this was according to the British Phonographic Industry, BPI, and 1000 Volts of Hope was issued the BRI Certified Gold Award after it sold more than 100,000 copies in the UK, as measured by the official chart company. And the newly certified gold set was originally released in 1973 on Trojan Records. So can you imagine? The album was released in 1973 and it finally sold gold. So I tell you, good things come to those who wait.
What's that, 48 years, Anthony? 48 years later or so?
Wow.
Don't judge my math. Wow. That is crazy.
Yeah, man, so it's a long time in coming, but it finally came. And as you know, Jamaica has 3 teams in this year's Winter Olympic Games happening in Beijing at the Bird's Eye Stadium and some of the other venues in Beijing. And a lot of people are excited about this year. I mean, of course, the very first bobsled team that made it to the Winter Olympics was in 1988. I remember that year.
Yes.
You had Devon Harris, you had what's his name, Stokes, and a whole
Dudley
bunch of
Stokes. Yeah.
Dudley Stokes and the entire team. And I mean, it was just such a it was a surprise to a lot of people because, of course, Jamaica has no snow, so people are not looking for a Caribbean country to be in the Olympic Games.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing.
This year there seems to be a lot of excitement. Every time I turn on the TV, whether it's NBC, ABC, CNN, they've done a couple of features on the Jamaica bobsled team. I know one of the team members comes from England, and so there's a lot of excitement. I think on next week Friday. I know, but I think it's on Wednesday or so. The first team will compete.
I tell you what, Anthony, I literally have the schedule up on the screen for the viewers. So I'm going to read it for those listening on radio. If you don't mind, Anthony, February 12th,
sure,
Saturday,
ahead,
February 12th at 8:30 p.m., Heat 1 of the women's Mono Bob. And then at 10 p.m., it's Heat 2. On the 13th, Sunday the 13th, 8:30 p.m., Heat 3. And at 10 p.m., Heat 4. And then the two-man bobsled gets going on Valentine's Day at 7:05 a.m. our time, Heat 1, 8:40 a.m., Heat 2, 7:15 a.m. on the 15th is Heat 3, and at 8:50 a.m. on the 15th, it's Heat 4. The four-man bobsled is February 18th, 8:30 p.m. Heat 1, 10:05 p.m. Heat 2, and February 19th, 8:30 p.m. Heat 3, and 10:20 p.m. Heat 4. Sorry to interject there, but I figured it was a good time.
Yeah,
to
man,
share
that is great information.
Yes.
Great information. And I should mention that I just heard earlier today that because this event is such a huge event and there's so much interest, the Jamaica Tourist Board is going to be hosting a bobsled viewing party, and it happens next Friday. It's going to be at a secret location in Manhattan. Secret location for just 50 lucky people.
I know, right?
I'm one of those lucky ones.
You're one, Anthony.
I'm hoping. So, man, I'm sure there'll be lots of other, viewing party, but that one in Manhattan, it's the official viewing party hosted by the Jamaica Tourist Board. So, yes, so, if you haven't planned what you're doing, definitely, as you said, you want to watch the bobsled, both the two and the four-man teams when they compete in Beijing.
Right, that's right.
And moving right along, the Slim Thing rhythm. I think last week I had spoken about this, right?
Yes,
the Slim Thing
you
rhythm.
made mention. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that story continues to make headlines. A lot of people are talking about it, so we have to say big respects to Wayne Smith and Okuda Hiroko, who of course was the lady who created that special program. She programmed that beat in that Casio, which gave way to the Slim Thing rhythm. And finally, yesterday was of course the burial for former member of Sly and Robbie, Mr. Robbie Shakespeare, who passed away on December 8th. Actually, it was a long funeral, and very interesting. A lot of people from the music industry. There were performances from Pam Hall performed, Nadine Sutherland performed, Mr. Taris Riley performed, and singer Richie Stevens performed. And there are a couple other singers who perform. I saw Dwayne Stevens, and there are a couple other people. And Shaggy gave a very moving tribute. He spoke about his good friend, Robbie, and spoke about, I guess he was a great cook, a great chef, and he had a special pudding. I think it's potato or coconut pudding that was to die for. And so he spoke about that. Mr. Copeland Forbes who is in Jamaica. He spoke about working with Sly over the years and Sly and Robbie and the many tours that they've gone on because I know Copeland was manager at one time for Black Uhuru and for Peter Tosh and for Gregory Isaacs
Yes.
and Sly and Robbie played with all of those gentlemen and there are other moving tributes. I know Babsy Grange, the Minister of Culture and Sport, she gave a moving tribute. She was, of course, a long-standing friend and a long-standing friendship with Robbie Shakespeare dating back to the 70s. And she spoke a lot about some of the interaction they had. And I mean, I didn't realize some of the things that, I guess Robbie was in and out of hospital for almost a year at one stage. I guess they were trying to get a kidney, do a kidney transplant, and they had to get somebody who, I guess there was a match of somebody in Jamaica, and they had to get a visa, and they didn't get the visa, and then I guess Babsy had to intervene and personally took account and said if the person doesn't come back, she will be personally responsible. Unfortunately, when the person came to the US, everything seemed to be in place until they had to do another test on Robbie, and when they did the test, it turned out that not only was his kidney failing, but his liver, he had some liver problems. So that had to be delayed, and so he needed not just a kidney but a liver, and they had to find a dead donor or somebody who had passed, so they could get both organs. And I guess that prolonged his life a little bit longer, but unfortunately, I guess the damage was done, and it's a really, really sad story, and of one of the great bass players out of Jamaica. So I know on Sunday they had a viewing function at the National Stadium in sports place at the National Stadium, and give the public an opportunity to view his body. Then on Monday they had I guess they did multiple stops at his studios. They stopped at Beresford Hammond Studio and a couple other places. So it seems as if the music community came out in large numbers to support Robbie. And of course, his wife, I think they call her Cat, she was at the funeral service. And his final resting place was by Strawberry. Where's Strawberry? In St. Thomas? Or
I'm not sure. I'm
yeah,
not sure.
I know it's on that west side, on the east side of Jamaica.
Okay. Yeah.
By Chris Blackwell's, he has a place up there. So, yeah, man, a sad day for the music industry.
Yeah.
So people came out and supported it. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure there's still a number of other activities on the drawing board for Reggae Month. So we'll see how that whole thing pans out. But yeah. All right. So look forward to talking to you again next Wednesday.
Yes,
same time,
sir.
same blazing station.
Yes, man. Anthony, as always, we appreciate what you bring, sir. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for always bringing us some interesting and very pertinent information here. Continue to enjoy your Black History and Reggae Month, and also, sir, Valentine's Day when it comes.
All right. And who you going with for the Super Bowl?
The Rams.
The Rams.
Rams, sir. Rams. Yeah. Who they playing against? Right. Who they playing against, Anthony?
Bengals. Bengals. I'm not a football fan. My son was telling me today. So I said, "Do you know much about football? You know all the games?" Said, I don't know it, and I know the stats, but I don't know too much about the game. So I'm gonna try and give him some pointers. Not that I'm any big football fan, but at least kind of know the game. So I'll explain to him. He's just 10 years old. So.
That's so interesting. Yes, sir. All right, Anthony. Yeah,
All right.
man. You,
Yeah, man, you take care.
okay, my brother. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're standing by now. Thank you. That's Anthony Turner. Hot on the burner as always with another great report. And we're standing by because joining us shortly is going to be Loon and his crew. And we're going to go hip hop style right here. If only, we can get, let's see here. If we could just get Zoom to cooperate with us. We're trying to get them on right now. So stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that will not persist. Okay. But in the meantime, in between time, the great music continues right here on the Wayne Hall Show after this. All right. After this word. So I want to shout out everyone on the live as well. Let me do that. Let me just shout out Sandra Price. Hello and welcome, Sandra. Janice O'Shea. Good evening and welcome. Lonis Senior. Janice. Christine Rendell. Big up yourself. CR UK in the house. All right. Sandra Price. Again. Okay. Let's see who else we got. Maxine Lyons. Welcome, Maxine. Always a pleasure. Okay. All right. And everyone else, welcome to the Wayne Hall Show this evening, whether you are Karen Sudu, St. Catherine, Jamaica, in the house. All right, good to see you. Okay, and just want to say, Rollin John, hello, man. Good to see you, Rollin. Okay, Carl Whittingham, welcome, my brother. Good to see you. As always, Michael Brathwaite, fellow Eagle, welcome, welcome. Scotty Ray, oh man, Scotty, good to see you. Okay, everyone on the live, everyone who's checking out on Radioland, big up islandworldwide.com, reggaevibesradio.com, ClarkeTV Network, Hype FM, Viscosity Blend, You Choose Radio, and don't forget to catch my show tomorrow night on, it's going to be on Fresh FM Radio, yes, and ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to close, let's see, I'm going to try something else here in the background. While I do that, let's play you some more music.
Saying goodbye is never an easy thing, but you never said you'd stay forever. So if you must go, darling, I'll set you free. But I know in time saying goodbye is never an easy thing, but you never said you'd stay forever. So if you must go, darling, I'll set you free. But I know in time we'll be together. I won't try to stop you now from leaving, 'cause in my heart I know love will lead you back. Someday I just know that love will lead you back to my heart, where you belong. I'm sure, sure as stars are shining, one day you will find me again, and it won't be long. One of these days our love will bring you back. One of these nights I hear your voice again. You're gonna say how much you miss me. You walk out this door, but someday you'll walk back in. Darling, I know this will be. Sometimes it takes. Sometimes out on your own now to find your way back home. Love will lead you back. Someday I just know that love will lead you back to my heart, where you belong. I'm sure as stars are shining, one day you will find me again, and it won't be long. One of these days our love will bring you back. Oh, 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 oh. Try to stop you now from leaving. It's in my heart. I know love will lead you back. Someday I just know love will lead you back to my heart, where you belong. I'm sure as stars are shining, one day you will find me again, and it won't be long. One of these days our love will bring you back. These days our love will bring you back. One of these nights I hear your voice again. You're gonna say how much you miss me. You'll walk out this door, but someday you'll walk back in. Darling, I know this will be. Sometimes it takes, sometimes out on your own now to find your way back home. Love will lead you back. Someday I just know that love will lead you back to my heart, where you belong. I'm sure as stars are shining, one day you will find me again, and it won't be long. One of these days our love will bring you back. Oh, 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 oh. Try to stop you now from leaving. It's in my heart. I know love will lead you back. Someday I just know love will lead you back to my heart, where you belong. I'm sure as stars are shining, one day you will find me again, and it won't be long.
You are listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music, meets music, meets music.
You don't have to rush. We got all night. You don't have to rush. We got all night. I need to feel your touch. We got all night. You don't have to rush. 'Cause we got all night. Grab a drink and go retarded. You know I just wanna party. What it gon' be? Know we leaving for the night though. You know I'ma get you right though. Got you all up in my grill trying to get a couple feels, but that's only if you like though. We Got these models on bottles, these niggas on me. I got you body to body and backspace and delete. I take a shot off your body and let the nigga to sleep. I'm sorta nasty but classic, I'm tryna. I got you right now, but we lit though. That's what's up now. That's the tempo. You can play. I'ma get more. I'm a grown man, but they call me kid though.
We don't have to rush. We got all night. We don't have to rush. We got all night. I need to feel your touch. We got all night. We don't have to rush. 'Cause we got all night. I've been seeing you lately. Been feeling you crazy. I can't find the words to say. Never had the chance to say. I need to make an impression. Hope I send the right message. Shoot my shot with no defense. Your confidence is my weakness. Got your nerves in your feet though. The night is young, we just begun. Tonight I'll take my chance. The feeling's right in this moment. Been watching you, studying your movements. Oh, you're moving like a goddess. Doesn't care if she's noticed. She's like an angel in a glass dress. Having fun with no regrets. You're like the room with your presence. I feel it in progress. We don't have to rush. We got all night. We don't have to rush. We got all night. I need to feel your touch. We got all night. We don't have to rush. 'Cause we got all night.
We ain't gotta rush ride. I got it all night ride. They said if things ain't right, well that's when I like to ride. I wanna feel your body next to me. I guarantee you never felt this type of ecstasy. See, I ain't really worried about your past, 'cause we about to make a movie with an all-star cast. Girl, you know I've been watching you. Now let me show you all the things that I'm about to do. Before I make your emotions gush, we can wait a minute, baby. We ain't got to rush, girl.
We don't have to rush. We got all night. We don't have to rush. We got all night. I need to feel your touch. We got all night. We don't have to rush. 'Cause we got all night. That's right.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wayne Hall Show. Listen, we are starting a little late with this conversation with our guest tonight, Loon. I said Loon and the crew because we're going to have Loon just introduce everyone right now. But ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the delay. It's technical, but guess what? We're able to see our guests. And can you all hear me over there? Unmute so we can hear you all. Can you all hear me?
I hear you.
Great. So guess what?
Hey.
That,
Okay, I should be unmuted now.
That great song that you just heard is by Loon. And you know what? Let me tell you a little bit about Loon, ladies and gentlemen. Loring Loon is a singer, songwriter, and dancer born in Belgium of Trinidadian and Venezuelan descent. And yes, I'm reading from another screen because the technology tonight, I can't read it from my teleprompt like I used to. He started playing the drums for a church run by his parents. At 14, he wrote his first song. Both his mother and father have strong musical backgrounds. Loon and his team even produced the soundtrack of the movie Judge Not, written and produced by his mother. His music touches any genre he feels he can relate to. That means it's universal. All right, his current soundtrack, Judge Not, has a range of genres such as reggae, Latin, hip-hop, and pop. Inspired by R&B artists, he has been musically influenced by and include Chris Brown, Stevie Wonder. His vision is for fans to see the message in his music, and he says, I want to talk about the things that people are not talking about right now through my music. Loon is what we call well-traveled and has danced in various countries around the world. His style of dance has been influenced by Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and Tawan Williams. His way of connecting with people through dance can be described as passionate, yet entertaining, and continuously searching to advance his skill set. His voice, dancing technique, and style would be considered subtle, yet grasping. All right? Let me bring in Caleb. All right? His first song was Judge Me. And his preface for this song it goes like this. You can't judge someone on simply how they look or their predicament. They have a story probably worse and harder than we could even know. So why judge someone? The world would be a better place if everyone could be who they want to be. If it's wrong to you, so be it. It's not your problem. And then the second song, Rush, that you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, his mom asked for a fun club type song for the movie, Judge Not. So he wrote this with mini verses. I wanted to portray a respectful way to pursue a woman or think of them, at least in my verse. And he says to laugh out loud. I can't speak for what's not written by me, but with that being said, I think the talents brought together for this project are perfectly placed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome Loring Loney Jr., the man known as Loon. Loon, what's up, my brother?
What's going on? What's going on?
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the dancer, singer, songwriter. Yeah, what a pleasure to have you guys on the show tonight. Thanks for stopping by, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce the rest of the crew here with Loon tonight. Who you want to start with, Loon?
Let's start with Brandon Lowe.
Brandon Lowe. Hey, man. Brandon, come on. Tell us a little bit about you, my brother. I know I have the bios, but with this technical challenge, I had to shut down a lot of stuff to get Zoom running. So tell me a little bit about you, Brandon.
Like Lauren, I come from Caribbean descent. My parents are from Jamaica.
Okay.
I've been playing the drums since I was like 3.
Awesome.
Kind of, as of recently in the years, I'm 29 now, so I started playing guitar, bass, and I write music, and I really make beats. I engineer and stuff, so like a lot of technical things I like to do, man. That's really it, man. I'm just a guy from New York and Atlanta just working on music, man.
New York? All right.
Yeah.
We're in New York.
From Queens, Rosedale.
Rosedale, Queens. All right. That's right. Very familiar. I lived in New York too before I moved to Atlanta. Mount Vernon, to be exact. Yes.
You said where?
Mount Vernon. Mm-hmm.
Mount Vernon. My cousin's in the Bronx, like very shy from Mount Vernon.
Next door. Yeah. We just run into the Bronx. All right. Who next? Loon, who we going to find out more about next?
Let's go with Ernest.
Ernest! Step up, Ernest.
What's going on, man? So I'm Ernest, Evo, born and raised here in Atlanta. I'm a music connoisseur, man. I love music. I listen to all genres of music. I think you can learn a lot from, different genres. Been acting since I was like really young. I love to act. I love to sing. I also write music. I'm a singer. Play a little bit of an instrument, keyboard. I'm still kind of, in the grits with that thing there. So, but man, I'm here, man. Just enjoying life, man, and doing what I'm doing with these guys right here. Bunch of talented guys, man. I tell you for real, bunch of talented guys, man. So, just living life.
Awesome. All right. So there we go. And man is born and raised here in the 8th. So the man is a full-blown Georgian.
Yes, sir.
All right. Love it. Who else is in did we get? Nope. We got a couple more.
AJ.
Yo. What's up?
All right. Let's hear a little bit about AJ. Sorry I have you introducing yourself, guys. I'm not able to read those bios, but man, it's all good to hear from you.
It's cool. It's cool, man. So my name is AJ Lou. From Augusta, Georgia. I've been doing music since I was like, I want to say like 12 or 13. I started in a band with my dad, and I've been going on tour with him since I was like 14.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been doing music for a little minute. I'm the goofy one of the group, the ones that keep the keep the tension down in the studio and just keep everybody laughing. So but yeah, I'm just here, man. Here with my brothers. I've known them from a long time. They're a bunch of talented guys for sure, and I'm just happy to be a part of everything that's going on with this, man.
Love it. I feel such a positive vibe, man. I'm loving what I'm feeling right now. Love it, love it. All right, next, who we have?
Let's go, Tuan.
Tuan, welcome, Tuan.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Blessed to be here, my brother.
You good, bro?
Okay, yeah. Well, a little bit about myself, man. I'm from Los Angeles, California. Born and raised. Spent a lot of time up north in Ohio, like my teen years, and then I moved down to Augusta, Georgia, where I really started pursuing my dream of music. I've been into music my whole life, really, but on a professional level, about the last decade, I did my artist development in Atlanta through Marvelous Studios.
Okay.
And, I linked up with a management team and, just got a few records out and trying to do things independently and linking up with a talented group of people like this, man, just, reassure you that you're on the right path, being around such positive energy and, multi-diverse, like, backgrounds and just music interests. So, I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm here, standing with these guys, man, and seeing what the future holds.
Yes, and it's got to be very bright because this group of talent, man, this group of talent. Who we have? Caleb?
Yeah, we got one more. We got Caleb.
Come on in,
How
Caleb.
How you doing? Can you hear
We're
me?
blessed to have you, my brother.
Nice to have you. Nice to be on here. Caleb from Chicago. I'm a producer engineer. I really got looped into it not about 2 years ago. I really started getting into my grind and in my bag with doing the producing. I got linked in the group with these guys through Lauren and Brandon, and since then, started working on the project. It's been fun. I can't wait for everybody to hear the final finished project.
I know. Loon, we got everyone, right?
Yeah, that's everybody.
All right. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking with a very talented group of young men here, and I feel so blessed and honored to have you on tonight. Loon, please tell us, how did you manage to get guys to, do we have New York, Chicago, LA, Augusta, Belgium? How did you manage to put this group? How did you all get to work together? I'm curious to hear.
So to be honest with you, a couple years back, me and AJ had always been talking about working together. We were always talking about working together on music. And then once I found out that Brandon was in school for it, I was like, I started looking in to see like where his passion was with it and all that kind of stuff. And I started talking to him. And of course, whenever I seen that like all of our past and our passions was aligned, as we began to like get further into the soundtrack, we brought a couple more people on. And then after we got like our group here, I was like, hey, we got everything we need to produce a soundtrack that's gonna be like no other. So on top of that, we like everybody else has said, we've all kind of like known each other for a good minute. Like me, AJ, and Brandon and Caleb all went to high school together.
So basically, everyone who is on right now has a hand in this product, and this is it. You didn't need to step out of this circle to get anything done to produce your final product.
I think we got everything we need right here.
I'm so proud. All right. I got to shout out Miss Sandra Velasquez. That's your mom, who I met several years ago, promoting her play. And, someone who has shown, who has believed in the Wayne Hall Show platform from the day we met until now. She gets all my blasts. So thank you, Sandra. All right.
Yeah,
And so,
boy.
Loon, tell us more about the project itself. So, did mom approach you? How did you get involved with the project to begin with so you could get this great crew together?
So to be honest with you, at the beginning of this, I was planning to just produce my first album and use that as the soundtrack as a movie. But then after me and Brandon sat down with it and kind of like talked through things, we kind of cycled through a few people that we thought would be okay to bring on. And once we started, we brought AJ on, and then AJ brought Twan on, and then my mom told me about Ernest, so Ernest came with us, and then through Brandon came Caleb, and to me it all just fell together perfectly. Like it was like it wasn't even really under my control, to be honest.
Okay.
I just asked people, and then it all kind of happened.
Wow.
And then how it flipped was instead of writing my own album, I was just like, why don't we just compile a group of music together, like a good body of music, and produce it for the soundtrack of the movie. Just dealing with like what the movie is about and kind of like a little bit of what we want to talk about also.
Okay. Wow.
So it was perfect. Everything just fell together just right, I think.
Well, that's when you know it's divine, man. That's when you know it's divine.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So let's talk about the production, and feel free, Loon, if there's something you want on your heart you want to share that I'm not asking, hey, let's hear it, man. Because tell us about the single we just heard, Rush. You pretty much told us in your bio there information that you just wanted to find a respectful way to pursue a woman, to show that. So tell us about the making of Rush.
It was fun. So like it was fun to me because so how I've been doing things just to make it kind of like go along a little bit quicker is I'll listen to a YouTube beat and write a song, and then I'll sing it back to back to back to back for Brandon, and then he builds a beat around what I'm singing. And with Rush, I think that song came along in like seconds. Because he didn't even have I sang that whole song to a loop. I sang the whole song to like a 15-second loop.
Wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
like once we got that part, I was just like, yo, yeah, just create the beat. We're ready to record that whenever everybody ready.
So creating the beat, you handed it. Whose hands did we put that in now?
That was in Brandon.
Brandon. Yeah. All right, Brandon. Loving it. Ladies and gentlemen, Loon. And you gotta, Loon, I want to play Judge Me, but before we do, share with the audience how they can find and support this movement, man.
All right. So really, it's on, I think, like 28 or 29 different platforms.
Okay.
Stretching from like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Tidal. It's on a bunch of different platforms, and they're all listed on my Instagram page. It's on my link tree. It's Peace Love Loon on Instagram, and it's literally you just click on it, and it's got all the links there.
Awesome. So, Judge Me, the title track, and tell us when you say title track, we're talking about a play that became a movie, right?
Yes.
Yep. Written by your mom, Sandra Velasquez. Okay, and so you have the title track for the movie, Judge. The movie is Judge Not. The song is Judge Me. Tell us about the making of Judge Me, and then we'll share it with the audience.
That was like the first song that I kind of had the idea. I just wanted to like test myself on writing a song on a subject. And I wanted to write kind of like what I felt about that subject. Because, you know, as being a person of color, you know what I mean? At certain times, even here, I'll walk into a Walmart behind somebody else that is not necessarily as put together as I am, and I'll get the same look as that person got. And to me, I don't think that, you know, we should be viewed like that. Like if that person wants to be that way, they can be that way. Look at them that way, but don't bring that my way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
That's kind of like the premise that I kind of like, you know, that's where I dug from to write this song, at least what I wrote of this song.
Awesome. Well, guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're probably hearing this for the first time right here on the Wayne Hall Show. It's Loon, and it's called Judge Me. And it goes like this.
That's so low beat. How can you judge me? You don't even know me. How can you judge me? You don't know my story. How can you judge me? You're human just like me. You can't judge me if you don't even know me.
They telling me this is America. Funny, I can't even shop in your area. Invaded the capital, know they be capping with all of these dreams that they selling us. Be quicker to judge, but never know love. I guess they don't stare at the mirror much. Picture me rolling, but my whip ain't stolen. You know that I'm focused, propelling up. Calling me prejudice, fruit from the pharaoh. My melanin color a paradox. I've been pairing up just to pair a shot. At the rate that they kill us, I'm paranoid. I've been trapped in the system or trapping to get it with fatherless just to fill the void. Mama's crying in the homicide and working 9 to 5 and just to kill the joy. Oh, they be feeling my way though. Why they be all in my way though? Let me proposition while I'm politicking. Had no pot to piss in, I was way gone. Look, I figured it out. More or less, but look at me now. We did it for truth and you did it for clout. Thinking who judging me now? How can you judge me? You don't even know me. How can you judge me? You don't know my story. How can you judge me? You're human just like me. You can't judge me if you don't even know me. How can you go and say these things about me when you don't even know my story? Put up the tune! Put up the tune!
I tell you what, we got to take this one from the top, ladies and gentlemen, because we got them live in the studios. Yes, right here via Zoom. And you know what? Typical Jamaican style. One more time. One more time from the top. How can you judge me? You don't even know my... Hey, they got me rapping here, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, snap.
That's so low. How can you judge me? You don't even know me. How can you judge me? You don't know my story. How can you judge me? You're human just like me. You can't judge me if you don't even know me.
They telling me this is America. Funny, I can't even shop in your area. Invaded the capital, know they be capping with all of these dreams that they selling us. Be quicker to judge, but never know love. I guess they don't stare at the mirror much. Picture me rolling, but my whip ain't stolen. You know that I'm focused, propelling up. Calling me prejudice, fruit from the pharaoh. My melanin color a paradox. I've been pairing up just to pair a shot. At the rate that they kill us, I'm paranoid. I've been trapped in the system or trapping to get it with fatherless just to fill the void. Mama's crying in the homicide and working 9 to 5 and just to kill the joy. Oh, they be feeling my way though. Why they be all in my way though? Let me proposition while I'm politicking. Had no pot to piss in, I was way gone. Look, I figured it out. More or less, but look at me now. We did it for truth and you did it for clout. Thinking who judging me now? How can you judge me? You don't even know me. How can you judge me? You don't know my story. How can you judge me? You're human just like me. You can't judge me if you don't even know me. How can you go and say these things about me when you don't even know my story? Why all of this sudden judgment when you don't even know none of it? How can you judge my cause, but you don't even know my reason? How can you judge my life, but you don't even know my season?
Hold up a minute. Let me get myself before I get up in it. Cause you wanna judge me and not even know me. You throw me, you gotta be kidding. This my story. You a bad storyteller, so now let me tell it. Cause I've been the good and the bad and the ugly and I don't regret it. I stole and I lied and I killed people's pride and I can't make this any more clearer. But progression is forward and not looking backwards. Been stuck in that rearview mirror. I shed some tears, I felt the pain, I played the game. To be honest, I'm just getting money and I'ma stay on it, so stay in your lane.
How can you judge me? You don't even know me. How can you judge me? You don't know my story. How can you judge me? You're human just like me. You can't judge me if you don't even know me.
You know what we say? To the nitty gritty end. You don't know me. Big tune. So, all right. Okay. And I want to say thank you to my next guest, who is our representative and the first Caribbean woman, Jamaican, Donna McLeod, elected to the Georgia House. This is Black History Month. She's my next guest, and she's been kind enough to give us a little more time to wrap this up. So big shout out to Miss Donna McLeod.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you. And, looking forward to that conversation too. But I want to just go around the room, so to speak, real quick. Let's just take a minute, guys. Tell us about what this project means to each of you real quick to wrap this up. And then we'll wrap up with Loon. And Loon, you tell us anything I might not have asked real quick as we wrap this conversation up. All right, let's go.
I'll start off. Personally, to me,
yeah,
the project has shown me how to view things, perspective and perception. And reason why I feel like personally this project for me is because it's teaching me the foundation of how to get in touch with people and how to really, how could you say, what's the guy's name I'm looking for? Like the people that sit there and do this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Something like that. I feel like a talent that I have is my ear. And it's just from me being around the people that I've learned from in the past 3 years.
Awesome.
So just everybody has a strength, everybody has a niche. And I just feel like it's my personal responsibility to help bring that out of people, whether it's like the drums I'm making or the melodies I'm making or conversation or just relating to them as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the last thing is just really knowing whose play is that, like whose play it is, like who's the play, like which person we drawing a play up for right now.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like at certain points in time, just from my experience and learning from the mentors that I've learned from up here, business savvy mind, and just knowing that everybody got a sauce, you know what I'm saying, that they can use that'll project this further. So for me, that's why I like it. You know what I'm saying? And it's breeding me for other projects, mindset, mentality, and everything. So I'm here.
Great to hear, Brandon. Bless up with that. Love that. I like the picture in the background too. Is that Bob Marley?
Yeah, I'm a cousin of his, man. And I'm a family.
All right. There you go. Bless. Okay, next, real quick. What did the project mean to you?
I didn't mean to cut nobody off, but
no, you're good.
For me, it's just growth and learning to understand people going on and get the task done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm such a free spirit and live in a free world. Sometimes I can just do me, and sometimes working on a project is not about that. And I would say growth.
Okay, growth and focus. I like that. Good deal. Who's next? What did the project working on this project mean to you?
So basically, man, this project is big, man. Before I even actually, when Lauren approached me about it, I hadn't been in the studio in like quite some time. Like it had been years since I had been in the studio or whatever. But when he approached me with it, I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? And so once we started on the project, and I got in that studio, we got to writing, you know what I mean? Like we was doing this stuff in like a day, you know what I mean? Just writing. And it's like everything that I had done back then, being in the studio and writing stuff like that, it all came back to me, you know what I'm saying? So just the project itself and even the music and what it means, like even when I write, I like to write real stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just stuff to just, you know what I mean, just make it sound good or whatever. So it's like a reality thing, you know what I mean? Like I like to write really what's going on. And so these songs that, that Lauren, that he has, that's exactly what that is. And again, just like My bad, bro. I forgot.
Yeah.
Forum. It's like Forum was saying, man. It's more of a focus thing, man. And I legit felt it when you were saying about the just free spirited. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's
Awesome.
me. But just
Love
the
it.
focus thing. To get back on track with this music. Because I love music. Like I said, I'm a music connoisseur, so I love music. Man. So
Beautiful.
yeah.
All right. Who else we've got?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, this project it means a lot, man, because it gives me the opportunity to connect back with I call them my brothers because we're really close, like we're really family. So it's giving me opportunity to connect back with my brothers because I haven't seen them in so long, and see everybody grow in their own, you know what I'm saying, entities and do what they do and bring to the table. What they're bringing to the table is amazing, and it's just helped me understand, the growth and everything, and to just keep grinding and keep working, and it's going to show its way. Everything is going to come, you know what I'm saying, into fruition. And it's helping me to understand, to help everybody around me grow as well.
Okay.
Cool.
You
know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely happy to be a part of this project and happy to be working with, like I said, this group of guys, man. You couldn't pick the better group of guys, man.
Awesome. All right. So we have Caleb, Tuan left. Make it quick, please. My producer is in my ear.
No,
Okay.
good. All right. So for me, I mean, I take this one kind of personal. I really like working on this project. This was one of my first professional projects to be looped into. And the way that it happens, like AJ said, working with all your brothers is fun, and it's actually brought me out of one of my zones where I'm just like a to myself person and a quiet person. So it's actually helped me grow to learn to communicate better with groups and stuff. So this project means a lot to me. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man.
Good deal. Thank you. Tuan.
You got Loon.
Oh, okay. Who's left? Caleb? Okay.
Yeah, it's just me. It's just me.
It's Lauren.
So,
we have everybody now?
No, Lauren has
Everybody except Lauren.
Okay, so that's right. I wanted Lauren to be last. All right, so Lauren, Loon, ladies and gentlemen, check him out. All right, find this music, Rush and Judge Me on all platforms, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to say, Loon, thank you so much. You get 90 seconds to wrap up, my brother.
all right, I'll try to keep it short and sweet. So for me, it means a lot because I'll say in high school, I was thinking like, I can't put my finger on the moment, but in 11th grade, I already knew that I was going to work with AJ and I already knew I was going to work with Brandon. And just now that time has come along and now that we got a little bit of a story to tell, now we can tell this story and we can use our lessons to kind of like, in a sense, write letters to our younger selves. And I felt like this soundtrack and with my mom's movie, it was a perfect opportunity to begin that.
Okay. All right. Great stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Loon and the crew. What an awesome group of young men visiting us on the Wayne Hall Show. All the best with everything. Go check out the comments. They're great. I can't get into them with you on, but please read the comments. And for anyone on my YouTube place, please subscribe to the Wayne Hall Show channel. This is what we do. We connect and make connections work right here in the ATL. Thank you. Have a great rest of the evening.
Man, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right. You take care. Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. What a great vibe and energy that was on the Wayne Hall Show there. And, it's truly a pleasure to be able to do this. And I invite everyone who joined us for Loon to stay with us because up next, we have our own history maker, ladies and gentlemen, in the person of Miss Donna McLeod. Miss Donna McLeod is the first Caribbean, Jamaican, and Caribbean woman to be elected to the House of Representatives here in Georgia. She has done so for the last 3 or 4 years, because time really flies. She'll correct me, but also now is running for Congress. Yes, she has decided to step it up. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's my pleasure to go on over to Zoomland and welcome my guest who patiently waited while I made up for lost time due to technology, Miss Donna McLeod. Hello, Miss Donna McLeod. I say Miss Donna, how are you?
Oh, I'm well. Thank you for having me, and hello to your audience. I'm having some technical issues myself. Apparently, Windows 11 just uploaded itself and knocked off all my desktops. I'm actually coming from you from my cell phone, so hopefully this goes well.
Stay away from Windows 11. That's why I'm having problems tonight. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the same thing I'm having. I'm gonna have to see if I can get back to my old desktop.
Yes, you can. You can.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing that too. Yes, it's there. In fact, I'll send you a message after the show. But there's a way to do it. There's a way to restore
awesome. I need it.
within certain time frame. Just restore it to previous version. It's there.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. First of all, let me just say, it is the greatest feeling. You know, this is Black History Month, and I'm in the school system, and I'm teaching kids about all these great contributors, Black contributors to life and the way we live and do things today. But what feels better than to talk to someone who is a living history maker during Black History Month? Donna McLeod, congratulations again on being the first, Black woman from the Caribbean, Jamaican descent, to be elected to the House of Representatives and to now be thinking about stepping it up to Congress. So this is going to be an interesting conversation because basically I'm just going to say, what do you have to say to us this evening? I'm not going to be asking you, how does it feel to do anything? I'm just going to say, what do you have to share tonight, Donna? Take it away.
It's quite surreal at times still, that history is current, this past, but there's also current, and then it becomes future. It's been an honor serving District 105, and of course, you're one of my constituents, as a matter of fact.
That's right.
And you're one of my current constituent. I hope to continue to be your representative in the Congress as I run for the 7th Congressional District, which you still will be in the district. Currently 105. After this session, 105 will go a little bit slightly up into the Hog Mountain area. So
okay. Wow.
Yes.
What?
Yes, there's a lot going on at the State House and the State Capitol. I need people to be engaged. And so I'm running for Congress, but I'm also still a state legislator right now. And there's been a lot going on at the state legislation. There's a group of people that are completely fearful of change and will do anything to basically hinder change. Right now, we're dealing with redistricting issues. After every census year, which was 2020, we have the ability to draw lines that is going to basically give our folks representation, fair representation, and to look at, especially when it comes to the congressional map, making sure that monies that we actually give to the federal government come back to us in some ways. And that is all dependent on the population. So that's why we do a census. It's not to find out your immigration status. It really is to help you and to help all of us utilize money that we pay to the federal government. And it comes back down in a lot of different programs, Head Start, children that have special needs. Most of that money comes directly from federal funds. And so that's why Social Security, all of that, federal funds. So it is important for us to have accurate numbers. But what we're finding is the Republicans in Gwinnett County they have basically, I guess they feel fearful of losing power. No, I'm not saying they are fearful of losing power. And this is what happens usually in the State House when we talk about local legislation, we go on a local calendar.
Right.
And on that calendar, it could have Bibb County, Clayton County, White County, Dawson County, Gwinnett County. It's just a whole bunch of, and we just trust that all the elected official in that particular county or that area knows what's best for that district or that county. And so we just put it all on a calendar, and then the House of Representatives, we vote for it, and it moves on. You know, we pass legislation that impacts our counties. Right now, we had 2 bills, one for the Gwinnett Board of Commissioners and one for the Board of Education. And we did town halls to get input from everyone. Those maps were drawn. The maps were drawn fairly to represent the people that live here. It was introduced into the Georgia House of Representatives. It has never happened before, except for with Gwinnett County in the last 2 years. Last year it happened, and it happened again. What they did was pull Gwinnett County off of that local calendar and put it into a vote for the general body. So this way, the Republicans who have the majority, and I make clear, the majority of representatives in Gwinnett County are democratically elected from the Democratic Party. So we're the majority now. Last year and this year, instead of treating Gwinnett County as a regular county on a local calendar, they pulled off Gwinnett County and voted it in the general body, and basically took away all our power to pass legislation that is best for our county. And it's never happened before. Oh, yes. So we've been, it's been a struggle this year, and it's been moving pretty rapidly. It's been moving very fast. We started the session, on the 10th of January. They've already passed one map. And then today they have, for those who haven't been engaged in this, they have legislation talking about critical race theory that is not taught in public schools. And you're a teacher. I know critical race theory is not taught in the public school system. And really, critical race theory is to look at what we call race